Robertson to Ruff. Did he go? No. Tie game. And Dave Roberts is losing his mind. He's thrown out. And he's going to go get his money's worth from first base umpire Ed Hickox. Ed saying no he didn't, no he didn't.
That's a swing. It's where the bat travels.
Yeah.
That's a swing. You can look at the wrists and say the wrists don't break. That's not how it's done. It's done by how far the bat travels. You can swing a bat by twisting your hips and not breaking your wrists.
No balls, 2 strikes. And Flores, did he go? He did! And the game ends! A swinging strike 3.
No.
Gabe Morales rings him up. The game is over, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are headed to the National League Championship Series.
I didn't think he went on the slider from Max. Gabe Morales thought he did.
Oh man,
boy, that's bad.
I don't think he went.
That's bad.
But it's over. It's not reviewable. It's in the books. Max Scherzer closes it out for the Dodgers.
And Bieber is hit by the pitch. Now, did he swing? They say no swing. I don't think he's hit by the pitch, and the bases are loaded. They check it out with the first base umpire, and Buck is incensed. He says absolutely he swung. That's a swing. That should be a strike. Meanwhile, Buck is out talking to Ron Culpa, and now they're going chin to chin.
And he's going to get run.
And now he has been thrown out, which I think was his intention.
Hot looking Harper. Strike 3, high strike. Called strike 3, Angel Hernandez. This season for McCutcheon. Good pitch, strike 3. Feels like every half inning is ending with a called third strike.
Up the middle, gloved by Murphy. There's one, and they will not get the double play. Wow, did Chase Utley go in hard at second as the tying run scores. Tejada looked like a receiver coming over the middle, having his feet knocked out from under him by a defensive back. Check this out.
This was going to be a tough turn anyway. The ball behind second base, he was going to turn that way to make a throw. Utley got off on a great secondary lead, and he gets right there to break up the double play.
Didn't even start sliding till he was even with the bag. You know, Mattingly's on the field because he might challenge to see if Tejada touched the base or not. Did his toe get on the bag?
There's a little space right there. I'm wondering, how do they treat Utley not touching second base?
Well, that'll be up to Terry Collins right now, who can say, look, I'd like to challenge as well, and say the runner never touched the bag.
Did he just kick him out? He threw behind Utley. Did they just kick Syndergaard out?
That's one.
That's unbelievable. Adam Hamari is the home plate umpire. He didn't even hit him.
I think a warning could be issued, but not, you can't toss a guy for that.
And now Collins is out. He couldn't care less, but Collins going to get his money's worth. And Collins, in my opinion, is right here.
And you know what you're doing, which no one thinks about as an umpire at the time? You just made it worse.
Telling Adrian to get out of the way. Oh, no, Adrian. Oh, boy, he's just been ejected. Kicked him out of the game. Come on. That is one of the strangest things I've seen. And now Jeff Bannister out. Well, now Bannister's been ejected. Once he was told, move back to the batting circle or get in the batting circle, he said, okay. I'll just move it over here.
Wow. It's 18-6.
Jerry Davis is one of the senior umpires in the American League. He's in his 34th year.
And he hit him. And now he throws him out. Oh, no. He throws him out of the ball game on a 3-1 pitch. Obviously no intent whatsoever. But because the warning was in place in the first inning, C.B. Buckner has just thrown Roberto Osuna out of the game. DeMarlo Hale, the acting manager, will also be ejected. But that's just not understanding the flow of the game.
Kid's 20 years old, right? Facing a guy, he's got to come in. He's not going to try and hit Adam Jones right there. It was ball 4.
Well, that's the problem with the warning rule. You leave it to the umpires to interpret the situation, and DeMarlo Hale saying, can you explain to me why we would hit Adam Jones and bring the tying run to the plate when it's Chris Davis?
It makes no sense.
Baseball sense dictates that was not intentional. It just tells you.
Was a called strike, or should have been called a strike. That is ball 4. So Jerko gets the third walkout by Bumgarner.
Bumgarner let out a yelp. Mask came off of Joe West. So these two kind of been having some stank eye going at each other all game long.
Well, Joe West is not going back behind the catcher. So what is he doing? He wants to throw him out or what?
He's not going to back away from confrontation. It's just not in his makeup.
Which guy are we talking about backing away?
Well, come to think of it, hey, it's both guys.
It seems like, usually a first place club would be, at least around 500 on the road, and really did. Look at this. Look at this. Lester, his body language has not been good. He's very frustrated.
And Andy Fletcher's trying to get. I've never seen this. Have you?
No, and David's got a chance of being ejected here. Fletcher wants to say his piece to John Lester. Yeah, you're right. I've not seen this.
It's usually a player being held back.
And Fletcher saying, "I've had enough. I'm not going to take it anymore." There's been a lot of, double takes, looking in, questioning. And especially if you're a home plate umpire and it's early in the game, you try to set the tone. You just don't want to put up with it. Home plate umpires generally will take a little bit more from hitters than they will pitchers.
I think Joe will not finish probably until he gets the thumb here.
Simmons, fly ball, shallow left. Back is Cosma. He'll take it. He'll call. Oh, it's going to drop. It falls. Miscommunication. And the bases are loaded, and Boggs can't believe it.
This crowd's been crazy all night. I wonder if it affected their communication.
They're calling it an infield fly rule. Wow. One umpire did. That's why Freddie Gonzalez is out. Well, this is a huge call here.
You cannot call that an infield fly.
No way.
It's too deep. He wasn't camped.
That ball went up, and infield fly rule was called immediately. This is a game-changing decision.
This is what happens occasionally when you add extra umpires down the right field and left field line. You have extra umpires. Sometimes you have extra callers.
Infield fly rule is the call. Simmons is going to be out.
It has to be a call where the infielder has a legitimate chance to catch the ball without a whole lot of effort.
Base runners are on their own when the infield fly rule is called, but the batter is out. An unbelievable call here. Two outs. Which umpire called it? That is the left field umpire, Sam Holbrook.
Oh, this is not good. Fans are throwing stuff on the field all over the ballpark. They got to stop this.
Matheny and Gonzalez got to get their players off the field.
This is embarrassing.
It was a late call by Holbrook, and I'm wondering if when he yelled infield fly, if that's why Cosma came off the ball. Maybe he heard that sound.
Could have been.